Hi neighbors, welcome to my home. I hope that you come in and relax, make yourselves at home. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for coming by.
As long as it's with you. Unknown roads and foreign places that we tread.
Hi neighbors, welcome back to another video of Cooking with Neighbors. My name is Jerry Ellen and welcome to my channel. It's my pleasure to have you here. Today I am continuing with a series from these wonderful cookbooks that my friend Shelly in Arizona sent me. Hello Shelly. What was that? I think that thing was talking to me. They're Campbell's recipes. And I have several of these wonderful books. So the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing some Crockpot Campbell's recipes out of the cookbooks and sharing them with you all. Today, I am making Campbell's lemon chicken in the Crockpot. And I'm using a Crockpot that my son bought me from a thrift store that reminded him of a Crockpot we had when he was little. So these recipes are actually old recipes based on the Crockpots of yesteryear, and they cook longer in these Crockpots. Newer Crockpots, today's Crockpots, you're probably going to shave an hour or two off of the recipe. Probably, so just check on it, just be aware. Okay, so now, Campbell's lemon chicken. I am halving the recipe because they're basically halving it. I'm scaling it back for my husband and I, because it's just the two of us. The day is clicking. I need to get this started. How are y'all doing? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section how your weekend is going. And a happy Sunday to you all. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside for a second. Recipe calls boneless, skinless chicken breast. The recipe calls for 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts sliced in halves, so long halves. So I'm going to give my crock pot a bit of a spray with this. And you could butter it, oil it, or whatever. But I have a little bit of this stuff left and I'm going to use it. There we are. I come a little closer. I don't bite. So, some ingredients that we have. Of course, it's chicken and it's lemon, so some lemon juice. It's going to have carrots and a cream of chicken soup. This is not Campbell's version. Let's just pretend. Dijon mustard, water, garlic, Parmesan, all kinds of goodies. So it calls for 2 cans. I'm putting in 1 can of cream of chicken soup. The Campbell's actually thicker. I'm going to scale back on the lemon juice. It calls for 1/4 cup of lemon juice. I'm just using a few tablespoons. And don't worry about the recipe. I'm going to give the whole thing to you. Dijon mustard calls for 2 tablespoons. I'm using 1. 8 large carrots. I'm using 4, whatever size I had of 4. And I like cutting on an angle. I like the way they cook up. They cook up a little faster and they look nicer in the dish. That's just my personal preference. You do you. These have been peeled and washed already. Don't cut them too thick or they'll take longer to cook than the chicken. Try to cut them relatively the same size so that they cook up basically at the same amount of time. I usually put 1 large carrot per person in my dishes. These aren't very big carrots. Okay, and I'm going to wash my hands and get the garlic powder. Garlic powder, the recipe calls for 1.5 teaspoons. So like 3/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, but I'm just going to go for the whole teaspoon. A whole teaspoon worth. That's all she's asking for. No onion powder, no other seasonings. I am going to put salt and pepper though. A little bit of salt and pepper. And of course you can put onion powder, Italian seasoning, whatever you feel like. Okay, I am going to put some water in. The recipe says a half a cup of water, but that's the original for the whole amount. So I'm going to put a quarter of a cup of water in there. I'll show you what it says to serve it with, and the Parmesan cheese comes later. So I'm going to bake Crockpot slow cooker mine on high today. And I'm going to set my timer. Are you all seeing the fall decor out there now, neighbors? It's all starting. It's getting close to, I may as well say now, it's middle of August. Kids will be getting ready to go back to school in our area. So there's back to school supplies, all that fun stuff. And I was just at the Walmart, and they had some cute things. I think I got to show them to you. So we'll look at some of the stuff that I've been seeing when I was out. This was yesterday on my way to pick up my new glasses. I picked up new glasses and new prescription sunglasses as well for when I'm driving. So I'll just show you a bit of that right now while we wait. It's beautiful out, and I tell you, I think the leaves are going to change early this year because I noticed some orange ones on some trees, and it's mid-August. I think by September you're going to see a bit of color on these trees. So pretty. We're going to get a storm today, and I've been cleaning all morning, and I felt like just getting out. I don't often just go out to browse stores or anything, but I have to go to Stone Road Mall in Guelph for my glasses, and I thought I'll do a few things while I'm waiting. Go a few places, what have you.
Through. We could drive round in circles. Any place will do. Endless days and fields of purple in our car's review. And crowds are always few. When I get lost with you, we'll stray away from the avenue. We'll stray away from the avenue. Getting lost is time not wasted, as long as it's with you.
These are nice. So it has French welcome on one side and welcome in English on the other side. And they're only $25. Isn't that nice? I really like that. One second. See? If you flip it around, you'll have welcome in English. And then these cute lanterns. They're nice. I don't see a price on them. I was trying to find a price on them. They're a battery operated candle. 2 AA batteries. Isn't that a cute picture? Oh my gosh, how sweet is that face on that kitty cat? So cute. So sweet. Casey told me I should show you guys a painting that I did after Harrietta passed. I'll have to show it sometime. Okay, neighbors, it is done. And I'm doing a little bit of a voiceover. Hubby's watching a bit of TV, but we're going to do a tasty poo of this. It's put over the wide egg noodles there. I'm showing the bag. I had a bag left of egg noodles, and since I have the recipe, that was perfect. And what I did is I cut them up into bits. Instead of Graham and I having 2 slices each of chicken, I cut them up smaller. And what I'm doing is I'm scraping the side of my crock pot. If you watch a channel and he calls this the Poa Poa ring, comment below who that is. If you see some of his videos or know who I'm talking about. He talks about the Poa Poa ring when you make these crock pot recipes. And the recipe calls for Parmesan cheese. It doesn't tell you the amount, so it's just whatever your heart desires, people. And Graham and I love Parmesan cheese, so we're going to put a lot on it, especially like there wasn't a lot of seasoning, wasn't a lot of stuff added to this, so I definitely recommend to use like Pecorino Romano or Parmesan cheese, something that you're going to enjoy over this, just to give it some more flavor. But we did enjoy this, and we're going to have a little bit of a taste here. Oh, and the recipe says to cook on low for 7 to 8 hours or high for 4 to 5. It didn't even take me that long in my old crock pot. So just kind of test it. Oh, yeah.
What do you want, a fork or a spoon, baby?
I'll have a fork, please.
The fork is over here on the counter.
Here you go. I'll get more for you too, just a small bowl. Neighbors, this is actually pretty tasty, and it's a great economical, easy, budget-friendly dinner. Like if you don't want to even put chicken in it, you can just put veggies in it with the cream of chicken soup, and it tastes great. So anyway, next Sunday, I'm going to do another crock pot recipe from the cookbooks. I love you lots, and you take care. Bye.